guys, welcome back to King Fab and Off-Road. It's been a while, but we got something today for you that's kind of interesting. So, Bluey I've had for 3 years now. As you guys know, you keep up with the channel. We've got 100 over injectors, big injection pump, all the stuff, 464. Let me come inside here where everyone can hear. 464 turbo, all that. So we're looking at a 600 to 650 horse truck. I've never dynoed it. I'm not fooling myself on that, but I'd be pretty sure it's close to that. So this truck, when I bought it, it was a stock truck, completely stock, and an older gentleman owned it, and he actually put a RevMax 550 in it, which has done really well. I enjoyed how the tranny performed, but we're 30,000 miles in now, and fifth and sixth gear slipping. So we're gonna have to pull this thing out today. We're gonna get it sent off to RevMax, and we're gonna get the biggest and baddest tranny we can get from them. So I'm not upset with the tranny, mainly because I didn't spend the $10,000 originally, you know, like out of my own pocket to buy that 550, but it's got a good input shaft, it's got a good flex plate, it's got a good converter, all the stuff that they're gonna put in the good one. Anyways, so to send it off to them is gonna be a cheaper, just a better alternative to other companies, Randy's or any of the others out there. So I'm gonna give them a chance to step this thing up to the 800 series, and we'll see if it'll hold up after that. Because this thing gets burnouts, tow truck, having fun, driving to vacations, well, it does everything. I built it to do a little bit of everything, so that's what we're gonna keep doing with it. So that's what we're gonna do today, pull that apart. In the meantime, we got an old 06 LBZ with a gazillion miles on it. This is a friend of ours truck that's been kind of traded through and was for sale, so I'm buying that, and we are going to be driving that in the meantime. So we'll go over that truck another time, but that's gonna be my wheels. So let's get some keys and get Bluey pulled in the shop. So the old girl's been doing me good. Like I said, there's 30,000 miles on this thing. It runs flawless and still runs and drives fine. The tranny didn't spit out of it, so I'll give that to RevMax. They did something to keep it from coming apart. These 68s are known for fifth and sixth gear. I tow in fifth gear a lot. They're telling me that they want you to actually tow in fourth if you can, but fourth gear, even with 342 gears in this thing, which are super high, that puts you in a weird, I don't know, it's like 60 at like 2,000 RPM. Now, if you were just short hauling, like, you know, 5 miles down the road, or you were hauling a big trailer to a job site just for 20 minutes a day, so be it. But you can't travel across the country like that. We go to Kentucky, we go all over off-roading and stuff. So I'm gonna talk with them and see what the best plan of attack is for that. They, like I said, they were telling me to kick it into fourth, and I would at least lock it in fifth, not sixth, and do that. But we'll see. I'm sure there's a bunch of different comments and different thoughts on that. So, you know, you guys can drop your comments on what you like about your 68 or don't, or who you've had build it and the luck you've had. But anyways, like I said, we're gonna pull this one out. We're gonna send it back to RevMax. So let's get into doing that and see what carnage we got when they send it back to me. We're gonna get started by draining the fluid. RevMax pan has a nice drain on it that isn't some silly Allen that you're gonna round off or anything, so that's nice. We'll get that all out and then work from the back to the front. This is all pretty simple stuff. I was gonna go through a little step by step because I haven't been doing videos and been slacking on you guys. So I am going to do that. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get this transfer case out by myself. These dudes are pretty big. I'll get the tranny jack, see if I can scoot it back. But normally I have someone to help, but we will figure it out. Although it's no mystery what I have going on with this transmission, the fluid itself doesn't seem, you know, it doesn't smell burnt, and it's actually got good color. I replaced the fluid in this about 20,000 miles ago. I did it whenever I bought the truck just because I knew it was a newer transmission. That's what we got on the end of the plug. So that ain't the greatest. Shouldn't really see too much of that after you know, the first install and the first fluid change and all that. So I imagine there's going to be some stuff in there. Not a big deal. I'm not even going to pull the pan off, actually. I want to, but there's no point in it because I can drain it here. That's what they're worried about. So when I ship this thing, it doesn't spill everywhere. And I'll obviously drain the converter. But yeah, so that's what we got. Okay guys, explanation time. We got drive shaft out, 415 mils back here. We've got the front drive shaft coming out. That is 415 mils and 416s at the yoke on the transfer case. You have 3 15s on your cross member, and then some 24 and 22 mils for the cross member bolts. I'm about to get that out. Of course, I already drained everything. I got the lines popped off and all the wiring harness. It runs along here and actually has a quick connect. Don't break that. Clean that out real good. That slides up or down to release it. Don't force that. You'll get it. Anyways, about to pull this out and then get the transfer case out of here and do a couple bell housing bolts, or sorry, torque converter bolts, and then the last few bell housing bolts, and this 68's out. One of the easiest trannies probably Dodge has ever come out with as far as how it's put in here. So yeah, not a big deal. I'm literally like 30 minutes into this. For those of you that know, that was the torque converter bolts I was getting to there. There's 6 of them on this. This does have a billet flex plate. Like I said, yeah, again, these generations, this is 17. It's probably the easiest trannies to pull. They make everything pretty accessible. You can get to everything. So that's nice. So that's done. We are going to split the transfer case off here. I could pull it all out together, which I considered doing. My tranny jack's capable of that. So I might do that, I might not, I don't know yet. So we'll get to pulling some stuff and see. There you have it guys, tranny pulled, just clicked 10:01 and I pretty well started at 9 o'clock. These trannies are great, except they're not. I didn't pick the right truck to be playing with and not worrying about a tranny going out on me. But they do have their issues, but I believe that RevMax is going to take care of me. Shout out to you guys for talking with me about this, and hopefully we get something worked out to where this tranny will hold up to what we've been doing with it. It's not going to get any more power because simply I tow with it. I don't think I can get any more out of it and reliably tow. Yes, I know you guys might tune into hearing, oh, my truck's 1,000 horse and I tow all the time. I don't know what you're towing and I don't know how you're getting so lucky, but I do this stuff every day and it is not practical to have anything over, I mean, 700 horse truck is hard to tame, to tow and stay cool and etc, etc. So anyways, we're going to pallet this up, get it sent off. We'll see what RevMax says, and then I will give you an update, obviously, with what we decide we're going to do. We're going to be in the 800 series, but we're going to make it tow friendly, and then, yeah, I'll do another video when we put it back in. So, little update for you, doing stuff on Bluey. She hasn't gone nowhere. Put new tires on it the other day, too. It was time, put some 35s, so it looks a lot better. I can't get away from those ridge grapplers. They just look good, but it's sad tearing Bluey apart. Gonna have to push it outside here and see it in the driveway for a month or so, or however long it takes to get this tranny sent off and back. Hopefully they're not backed up too far. And that pretty well concludes the video for today. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for keeping up with me. Thanks for all the comments. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers. I don't get to sit here and say that that's what I've been pushing for, because I have not put in the work the last year. A lot's been going on, and I apologize, but things are on the up and up. We've got our old house sold. We're going to be working on the shop soon, get the tranny in this, just all sorts of fun stuff going on. So keep in tune with me, guys. We'll have some fun stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys on the next one.